I'm going to try this again and see if there's no echo. Good afternoon. I'm Soul Healing Angel, and I need to find my Palo Santo and my lighter. Oh, here it is. Okay. It's like the third time I'm recording. It is March the 17th. Happy Monday to you all. I don't know what's going to happen. Here we go. Get a little smoke in there. Here's the remnants of my other one. My goodness, there's not much left. Get a little incense. I don't know what happened to my incense. Hold on. Oh, goodness. Oh, we don't need incense. That's fine. A little bit of cleansing with my Statue of Liberty bell. Just kind of did this real quick here. All right. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I was with the show choir. We won like overall a lot of awards in terms of like the best soloist, the best crew, the best costumes, but we did in final. Go figure. However, we drove. It was a where show choir competitions got started. It was a great experience for the students, and we had a good time. All right, I'd like to pull a few cards. I actually had gone into my hymn devotional today, and what came up was the hymn Love Divine, Love Divine, Love Excelling for March 17th. And the verse from Scripture was from John 1:16, which is related to John 1:13. For God so loved the world, he sent his only Son. John 1:16 says, because he was full of grace and truth, from him we all received one gift after another. I feel Jesus is my brother. I really feel like I walk with him. When I meditate, I do call on him, and I call on ancestors and ascended masters as well. And throughout my day, I do ask that Jesus walk with me. And I will ask the angels to protect me and to watch over me. I ask for Mother, Father, Source, God, to wrap me in a white light, kind of a golden light, a white light of protection. My angels too as well. All right, so there was a prayer here, and one of I posted one that actually was cut off, and it said, Mother, Father, God, thank you for the power of your presence at work in the world and in my heart and life. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and you take good care of me. You can pray that prayer as well, because you're fearfully and wonderfully made. We all are. We're all here for a purpose. You all have a spark of the divine in you. We're all God. We all have a mission. I think of if you ever saw the Blues Brothers, Elwood and Jake, and they say we're on a mission from God. I always think of that. Or in the Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi. Of course, I'm dating myself, but they're in the old hats, the old timey hats, and went to see the sisters, and we're on a mission from God. We are on a mission from God. Those of us who walk in the light need to let our light shine. The Spirit breathes peace into your heart as you let go of the need to control the narrative. We're not in control. We allow the Lord to be God. He, she can handle the details. God can handle it all. Let go and let God. You ever heard that expression? Or like Carrie Underwood's song, Jesus Take the Wheel. Do it. Seriously. All right, so we got that. Then I had opened up to, which I didn't even get to go over, the Course in Miracles. And I opened to lesson 254. Maybe I read it. I think I might have. Lesson 254. Let every voice but God's be still in me. Father, today I would but hear your voice. In deepest silence I would come to you to hear your voice and receive your word. I have no prayer but this. I come to you to ask you for the truth, and truth is but your will, which I would share with you today. Today we let no ego thoughts direct our words or actions. When such thoughts occur, we quietly step back and look at them, and then we let them go. We do not want what they would bring with them, and so we do not choose to keep them. They are silent now. And in the stillness, hallowed by his love, God speaks to us and tells us of our will as we have chosen to remember him. Let every voice but God's be still in me. That sentence in and of itself could be a prayer. Put that aside. All right, from my angel blessings, Kim Maroney. Let's see what we have here today. All my cats are asleep. I have to go pick up my dog since he was my son's for the weekend. My neighbor took care of my little kitties. My new little kitty still won't let me pick her up. She'll let me brush her. She loves to be the little brush. She won't let me. She doesn't like me to pick her up. She loves to come around. She doesn't like me to pick her up. She doesn't come to me. The other two do. They jump on me in the middle of the night. I think they wake me up when they think they're probably being attacked. Yes, there's dark magic. There's black magic. There are people that, or maybe those of you that walk in the light, that there are people that have it out for you, that send you negative energy, and your animals may protect you from that. Galileo, vibration. I think this is a gorgeous card. Let me hold that up. Vibration. It's number 25. I think I had that the other day. Well, I won't read the whole thing on it. Okay. All right. The great and glorious center of your heart will burst wide open as if struck by a lightning flash, and you will become the vibration of love, a vibration so exalted above the love of human emotion that the languages of the earth do not contain words vivid enough to make the comparison. That was from Ruby Nelson, The Door of Everything. Galileo governs the wheel of the sun. The Hebrew word Galgal means either a wheel or the pupil of the eye. Ezekiel mentioned Galileo in his vision of God as wheels within wheels that accompany God everywhere. Ezekiel saw rims with spokes full of eyes round about. He also heard the sounds of wings like the sounds of many waters, like thunder of the Almighty, a sound of tumult like the sound of a host. It's from Ezekiel 1:20. You can look that up if you want to read it. So it means if you envision wheels spinning within wheels, you'll see a vortex of energy. What it suggests is that God's eyes are looking out upon all creation. The mighty thunder refers to the effect of increased sound and vibration. Emotions create vibration. It talks about how babies have feel, they have vibration and they just cry with their whole little being. They put every ounce of themselves into their wail. But as we were growing children, we were told, oh, you don't need to express your emotions. You need to be quiet. Sit still. Don't cry. Don't express feelings. Don't vibrate. After a while, you begin to feel life and space closing in on you as if you had less and less personal freedom. You were controlled, trapped, and compressed. You started to feel that way. You lost your spiritual power and the ability to vibrate enough to hold your space open. And so, you began to die. Your vibration causes the magnetic attraction. I'm still, okay, it's still taking those. It got dark, sorry. Your vibration causes the magnetic attraction that draws life force to you. This is the electronic light substance that nourishes the body and spirit, connecting you to your eternal self. You want to recover your true feelings, so as a way to recover your spiritual power, and that's done through emotional release. First, work to free your feelings, and your thoughts will follow. The easiest time to begin a release is when something's just gone wrong and you're upset. I can be triggered. During such periods, your guardian angel, eternal self, and other members of your support team help you recognize a blockage and break through it. The power and intensity of negative emotions provide fuel to burn through the rigid structure that has been controlling the flow of energy and vibration. But if nothing has sparked an emotional reaction, begin by sitting quietly and become aware of how you feel. Try to find the deep longing inside yourself for freedom, love, or whatever is most important to you. Follow this feeling as if it were a light beaming through the darkness. Let the level of your longing intensify and do what you feel. Sound is vibration and can guide you into the energy that is ready for release. Start making sounds and moving in any way you feel drawn. To release a blockage, cause it to vibrate fast enough to ignite the structure and burn it up. Trust your eternal self to guide you. Ask God to hold you and show you the way. Get into it. Like a baby crying, give it your all. As you emerge on the other side of the blockage, your attitude will change. You will feel full of energy and joy. You will see your life more clearly. If your body has been numb and asleep, it will wake up. The more you are willing to release and open to receive your eternal self, the more energy will fill you. This increased vibration will magnetically attract new friends, new ideas, increased health and vitality, and angels. The right job, the right mate, or a more meaningful relationship with your current mate, better living conditions, and family relationships. Music that's recommended, the Pointer Sisters, Neutron Dance from Greatest Hits, and Peter Gabriel, Passion. So let's go Galileo. Let me get it right there. Vibration. Here. Just want you to really look at that. That's a beautiful card. Okay. I wanted to also read to you. I have a book called Gift from the Sea. It's a beautiful book. It's a book for reflection. Like this woman had gone to the ocean and done some reflection. She talked about finding a double sunrise shell, and so it was like an image for two flawless halves bound together. And she said it's like a it was they're bound together with a single hinge. It's sort of like a clamshell, and it says she said that it was like the shells, the two halves are like meeting at the point there together. The dawn of a new day spreading on each face. It is a world to itself. She says that let me see what she writes before that. All living relationships are in the process of change, of expansion, and must perpetually be building themselves new forms. But there is no single form, there's no single fixed form to express a changing relationship. There are perhaps different forms for each successive stage. She says different shells I might put in a row on my desk to suggest the different stages of marriage or indeed of any relationship. So first she had her sunrise shell. Okay. She said, "It's a world unto itself. Is this not what the poets have always been attempting to describe?" And here's a poem. It says, "And now good morrow to our waking souls, which watch not one another out of fear. For love, all love of other sights controls, and makes one little room everywhere. Let sea discoverers to new worlds have gone, let maps to other worlds on worlds have shown. Let us possess one world, each hath one, and is one." She writes that it is, however, a little room, she puts in quotes, that Dawn describes, a small world that must be inevitably and happily outgrown. Beautiful, fragile, fleeting, the sunrise shell, but for all that, illusory. Because it is not lasting, let us not fall into the cynic's trap and call it an illusion. Duration is not a test of true or false. The day of the dragonfly or the night of the Saturnid moth is not invalid simply because that phase in its life cycle is brief. Validity need have no relation to time, to duration, to continuity. It is on another plane judged by other standards. It relates to the actual moment in time and place. And what is actual only for one time and only for one place. The sunrise shell has the eternal validity of all beautiful and fleeting things. She's saying that, there's no holding of a relationship in a single form. It's just the ever recurrent miracle of life and growth. That all living relationships are in the process of change, even our relationship to ourselves. The author of this, it's Gift of the Sea, and it's Anne Morrow Lindbergh. It won a, I have to see here, it had been in 30 years in print. I'm not sure when I got this book. I just wanted to share that with you. Okay. Let's look at our chakra cards. I'm a little disorganized here. I've been out of town and my table's not quite organized here, and just not having the store just quite. I'm feeling a bit discombobulated today. I think we're Mercury retrograde. That's the other thing. Have you felt? Let me get a little more Palo Santo. Just one more. Have you felt it? Had problems with some of your electronic devices? Have you felt the I don't know, discombobulation. I didn't get my candle lit. Discombobulation of the. I had a good morning. We traveled. The travel wasn't too bad. I mean, it's rained in the morning. But, we actually did encounter a few accidents on the, not ours, but other people on the highway. High winds, and then when I got to my town, 3/4 of the city did not have electricity. So one of my friends, she didn't have power, so we decided we were going to take a ride, and then we picked up a friend of ours and got ice cream. Really fun indulgence. Then my other friend, we went to see the movie The Last Supper. It was beautiful, poignant, especially since we're in Lent. Makes you think. How God works in the world. Okay. It's enough shuffling, isn't it? Okay. Let me see here. One more. All right. What have I pulled up? Ah, the Knight of Wands. Let me turn up my sound a little bit. If I turn up too much, there's an echo. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to figure that out. I'm sorry about that. I need to figure that out. All right. Knight of Wands. Must be something I'm close to that's doing that. I have to figure that out. I got to figure out my iPad maybe. Knight of Wands. All right. It's not quite the indigo color, but that's a blue. Look at the wand there. Knight of Wands, the card of daring change. All right, the knight charges in with the crystal of magical manifesting and can move mountains with his power. If you set a clear intention, this may be its fruition. If not, the charge will still be for the better, albeit more unexpected. The chakra message. The clearer your intention, the more rapid the result. Change is in the air with a new love, job, or home. I feel this is talking to me as well as maybe someone else that you all that might need to hear it. I'm trying to get this straight here. There, I need to go that way. All right. Indication. What you deem as out of the blue may have been an intention of yours for quite some time. You know, we just had the eclipse also, full moon eclipse. Keywords: being daring, speediness, impulsiveness, extrovert, entrepreneur. Meditation. Drop your shoulders and imagine yourself with a wand held high in the air. Okay, held high in the air. I took the pause at the wrong place. You are about to charge into your own life and give yourself some surprising news. Breathe and write down what this wonderful news is. Contemplation. The good news is there is always good news. Knight of Wands. The card of daring change. I know I pulled that one before. I like that one. The card of daring change. All right, let's see what Kyle Gray has to say. Ancients and you know, I heard a reader say today that to keep in mind that oracle cards are not tarot cards. Anyone could read these, and they're helpful. They're written to help us, to guide us, to provide food for thought, for ways to our angels and ancestors to speak to us. God to speak to us, for our inner self to speak to us. Okay, let's see here. Oh, and it's beautiful green, Medicine Guardian. How perfect for today. All right, Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. He's holding that, I think it's caduceus. Is that what that's called? Okay. Be open to healing information. Message. Listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. Okay, now about healing angels can help you heal emotionally, spiritually, and physically with their energy, but they can also direct you toward information that will help you return to wholeness. When this card appears, information is being revealed that can help heal an aspect of your current situation, whether that be your health, relationships, or even career. So be alert for this. The Medicine Guardian has a caduceus, that's a healing wand, which represents the capacity to heal with the power of will and desire, and a chalice, which represents returning to a state of wholeness, a state where your cup is not merely full, but overflowing with goodness. The emerald color of the card represents healing rays of Archangel Raphael and his healing angels. Here's the extended message. You are being exposed to information and insights that will have a dramatic healing effect upon your life. If you are working through something mentally or emotionally, know that there are spiritual energies supporting your healing. If you are working through something that is physically challenging, pay particular attention to information that's coming to you that feels inspired, insightful, and warm. It will be supportive of your wellness. Your angels are here to remind you that your natural state is one of wholeness, and you are on the road to revealing that wholeness once more. Be open to healing information. That was perfect for today. All right, let's go to the Dreamweavers. Okay. Must be right near the speaker when I move those boxes. I'm sorry if that's too loud. My apologies. All right. All right, let's see what this is in the Dreamweavers article. Whoop, not going together very well. All right, we've got the 44. Weavers know that all is good. There's like a rainbow. There we go. I saw a rainbow yesterday too. I thought that was a sign of good luck. I was in a positive sign. I thought that was beautiful. Okay, 44. Where's my book? Oh, there it is, 44. I think that's the last one in the deck. It is. Okay. Weavers, know that all is good. Okay. Essential meaning. The conscious universe is the source of supply. Spirit is fundamental to life. The mystical is the primary reality. The weavers know that all is good. Do you? This is a profound, magical time in your life, and it's important that you recognize your relationship with your higher power as essential and primary. Consider all the gifts of your very existence. When you breathe, ask yourself who is breathing you. What force moves through you, animating you and those you love? The universe is the spark of life within you and nature. In you is true magic, connecting you to the web of all creation. Each strand woven on your behalf is pure consciousness. Right now, you're being asked to remember this and feel what that means to you. Every single thing in your life is sacred. Every single thing in your life is sacred and infused with the power of Spirit, God, the conscious universe. Even your difficulties are infused with the sacred and are always beckoning you to remember who you truly are. Remember, I'm going to say it, remember who you truly are. An immortal, spiritual being having a mortal human experience. Boy, I used that several times this weekend. I am a spiritual being having a human experience. But actually, I'm an immortal spiritual being having a mortal human experience. Can you see right now that whatever you're asking about has divinity sparkling through it? Treat the subject of your query with reverence and step into the sacred dance. You cannot go wrong. You are meant to have this experience right now. Weavers know that all is good. That's a beautiful thought. So remember, we are all connected, all right? And in the end, there's three things that last: faith, hope, and love. The greatest of these is love. I send you love. And remember, you are so loved. Whoop, I can't get my heart going there. You are so loved. I wish for you love and peace, and the peace that passes all understanding. The divine in me salutes the divine in you. Namaste.